everybody, and welcome to another episode of the 4 o'clock game. Today I'm going to make a video of this because I'm using my Flip Video Ultra HD because this will be my first ever video in high definition. And today I'm going to be talking about these two portable consoles that were on the map. And this is basically a respawn to Jedi 1, which he did a video of this back in December 2006, which was 4 years ago, where he did a video. He made a review of the the console wars, PSP versus DS. And as you probably see, there's Jedi right there. Back when he was young, but he's old. He's now old now because AK, which is Jedi AK Anthony, whatever. If you're watching this video, since you haven't seen this video in a long time now. So, anyways, let's talk about the PSP versus the DS. I'm going to start off first. We're going to be talking about right now. The first thing I'm going to be showing you is the Nintendo DS. This is the game system that I recently got it back in last week, and it's a brand new one because this is what they called the Nintendo DS XL, and this was made in 2008. And yep, this is brand new, out of the box. It's a pretty good portable game system. And I like to show you the original box for it. It does came with an original box. And includes 3 pre-installed titles, including Brain Age Express Math, Brain Age Express Arts and Letters, and Photo Clock. It even has 93% larger screen, which is a 93% larger screen than the DS Lite does. And yep, this is a DSi XL. They made another version of this. There were previous versions of the DS that first came out in 2006, which is kind of like a little bulky at times. But this one has DSi. Now you can surf the internet, you can go connect with this other access or something, you can download music, pictures, or anything on there as well. Here's the back of this. It has 93% larger screens compared to the DS Lite system. And you can create unique photos, play with music, get new games, play games wirelessly, and draw and send messages. And the description says, the Nintendo DSi XL is a high-powered handheld video game system with an extra-large, wide viewing angle screen and a full-size, easy-to-hold stylus. It comes with loads with features and a touchscreen control for a unique gaming experience. Snap photos with a built-in camera, edit and send them to friends, play back your music with the Nintendo DSi Sound, or browse the internet with the DSi browser. From playing games to just playing around, the Nintendo DSi does it all. Yep, these were all has wireless broadband access required for play. Well, it's kind of like the PSP does. Well, I'll talk about the PSP in a little while. And this is a pretty good system. And this is what we're going to be talking about right now. All you can first do. Oh yes, here's the thing. Look at that. This is nice. And you can see it's pretty bronze. Look at that. And here's the thing. Here's slot number 1. You can push the card to reject. And there's the battery compartments on there somewhere. There's the AC power cords right over there that you can get your thing in there. So as well, there's your volume control, and there's your headphone jack, and the SD card, and those extra little pins to go with the DS. But there was one downside to this, that this DSi XL does not require to play Game Boy Advance games. Yeah, what a disaster. Yeah, but there were previous DS systems, like including the one that has the Nintendo Game Boy Advance cartridge slot that goes in the bottom, because sadly you cannot play Game Boy Advance games on this one because because they retired it, because this thing retired because you tried to find a DS Lite thing. I got this last week, recently, because I got 2 Game Boy Advance games, as you probably see on my channel, and you know what, my other channel, Home of the Good Guys. And guess what? I returned it for a refund. I decided to return 2 Game Boy Advance games to GameStop for a refund. What a bummer. I don't care about this. This thing sucks, you know. I don't want to play Game Boy Advance games. How about we're going to try emulation? Play an emulated game like Boycott Advance. That's fine. It's on the computer right now. It's available for download or whatever. You can play your Game Boy Advance wherever you want. When you can, yeah, it's on Boycott Advance. I know I tried to play Cinderella Magical Dreams, and this game is terrible. It's easy. It's way too easy. It's not as pretty good. It's like a princess game. It sucks. But yeah, here's what you can open this up. Oh, by the way, it has the lights. It has 3 lights. Oh, and there's the 2 buttons on there. There's left and the right. There's an L and R buttons on there. But take a look at this. Oh my gosh. You got yourself a bigger screen like you've never seen before on a DS system. And let's move away from the tripod a bit. So this is very, very simple, and you can tell me. I just have to tell you, here's the menu screen like this. I know if you're watching, I know if you've seen Jedi's video from 4 years ago, who was talking about the DS. This is like, wait a sec. This is pretty simple. I'll show you the screens. Yeah, here's the crossbar interface. Nintendo DS updates a few things. Here's the menu screen. You can choose system settings, and there's a game right there that you can play. It's New Super Mario Brothers. There's a DSi camera. There's the DSi sound. There's the shop Nintendo, which is DSi shop. Download, play, pick to chat, DSi browser, Flipnote Studio, DSi Internet, and there's also 2 games. They have Brain Age Express Math, Brain Age Express Arts and Letters, and there's also Photo Clock. And there's a lot of stuff that are empty. You should get a Wii card. You should get a card when you go to the local GameStop or any store. You can get like a card, the DSware card. You can scratch off this one. You can get points for it. You can earn points for it in order to redeem it, and then you can get games online or something you can buy from the DSware. And here's the camera right there. Here's your picture. And of course, these are the controls, the buttons, including on this DSi XL. Look at the buttons. This is more like a Game & Watch thing that you can open up like this. Here's the controller. Yeah, you can't see it, pretty dark here, so I have to put a flashlight on. Here's the controller right there. Here's your D-pad. It looks almost like an NES controller. With those little plus thing. There's your D-pad, there's your power switch, there's your start select, and there's your A, B, Y, X buttons. It looks exactly similar compared to the Super Nintendo controller. The buttons look exactly a lot like Super Nintendo. But if you compared to this one, don't you think it might be a comparison to the SNES controller for the Super Nintendo controller? Look at this. It is much the same as the DS controller does. There's much of the same buttons. There's the, yeah. That looks exactly almost like similar to the Super Nintendo controllers. Like all the buttons and all the features and stuff. And it also came with it is a pen, a big pen. It looks like a pen or something that you use the touchscreen. It's one of the first. This is the thing you can use a big thing to use as a touchscreen. So this was one of the first. DS was also the first portable consoles to use a touchscreen. Looks like they taken over the DS. No, the Game Boy Advance, for example, was probably, which is the thing of the past. But the DS is pretty much more like that. Well, first up, we're going to show you is the web browser. There's your browser. You can browse on the internet whatever you want. And it's imported with Opera software. And you can go to, well, it says www.youtube, or what is this? What is this? .com/4 p.m. game, which I will show you. That's my channel. Okay. And here's what you loaded up. It's waiting for a few minutes. I know this video is this is 15 minutes longer because I have to see what's on YouTube there because it's taken a while now. Well, it doesn't get through here because, oh wait, yeah, here it is. Your system is running low on memory and cannot display page correctly. You can try to display more of the page content, reloading this page, or clearing the history. Yeah, that's pretty much like that because, oh yeah, it was low on memory or something. And, well, anyways, it will not work on any web browser. I know it's a web browser. You cannot use it for that for some strange reason. All you do is hit the power button and reset the game. Yeah, you have to exit here. Here's your... And that's the end of part 1. And, well, let's take a break for my PSP versus DS video that I will show you in the moment right here on the 4 o'clock game.